How we doing? How we doing? I did promise you guys I'd go live again. I promised I'd do actually every day of the week. Just give me a second to get myself situated. Okay, we live. All right, one sec. If you're popping in, give me 1 second. Say 1 second. Join my mailing list. Command V. Yo, what's up? You guys, pin. Sweet. All right, if you guys are watching this right now, I want you guys to comment 1 if you can see this. I'm super curious how many people are gonna pop in. Also, leave a like as soon as you can. Just gonna wait for a few more people to pop in. Yo, we got 354. Dang. Yo, I knew you guys, like, if you guys were here last stream, you know that I was like, I'm gonna pop in again, but I didn't realize all you guys were gonna come back right away. Dang, man. How we doing? All right, comment 1. Everyone chat 1 in chat right now if you can see this. Dang. You guys are pretty crazy for that. Yeah, just comment 1 right now if you can see it. Let's see how many people we got in here. And we're just gonna do the same thing as last time. Just a bunch of yapping from me. You already know how it be. All right, let me make sure I'm not looking away too much. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, YouTube has released this like new vertical live stream feature where basically they'll like promote your live videos in the shorts feed. And I told you guys this last time, but if you want to do YouTube, if you want to do social media, if you want to do anything like that, man, let me just tell you a little secret. When any platform releases a new feature, dude, any platform, if they release a new feature, bro, you got to use it. That's all I'm going to say. Like, you need to use that because they got people that are trying to promote that all the time. Like it, because they probably spend years, maybe months, right? They make a feature, they spend all this time using that feature. If they post it, man, they want people to use it. And a lot of people are timid. We talked about this last live stream, man, but people, you got to be more bold, man. You got to be more bold. Hey, Connor, what's your next video? Just another story. I'm going to go through the heap, go through the big heap of stories, man. It's 1:53 while you're still on YouTube. Man, you got to get good sleep. One thing I've been doing a lot better is I've been getting a lot better sleep. There's no science that says like low sleep is good for you. There's plenty of science that says you got to go to sleep. I know that me telling you this as you're trying to go to sleep is not helpful. Look, I totally get that. Don't get me wrong, bro. I totally get that. All I'm saying is like, your hair's a mess. Yeah, it's getting a little long. I don't know what else to say. It's getting a little long. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It is getting a little bit long. W sleep. Yeah, man. Do you mew? Mewing. Dude, I don't think mewing actually works. Like, I know it's a little bit trolling right now, but I know that there's like, it's like actually like a jaw exercise or something. Dude, this doesn't actually work. Like, let's be real. Also, to the people watching right now, if you've joined my mailing list, like, don't worry about it. But if you haven't joined my mailing list, the pinned comment is a link to the Google form. So if you've already submitted like to a Google form, like your name and email, please don't do it again. Actually makes my life a little harder. But if you're interested in anything like YouTube knowledge, or if you're interested in growing a YouTube channel, please make sure that you've joined my mailing list. Everyone, make sure you say Toasty Comfy Ghosty. W in chat to Toasty Comfy Ghosty. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I do appreciate that. I really do. Haven't got a channel member in a second, so shout out to you guys for that. I'm going to try and answer as many questions as I can. I'm going to be chatting a bunch in the stream. If you really want like a 99% guarantee that I'll respond to your question, if you send it as a super chat, much higher chance I'll see it. Just saying, is what it is. Good morning from Japan. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Like, I kind of feel like doing a poll later on, but I want everyone to comment the country you're from. You don't have to tell me like your freaking address or something, dude. Just tell me what country you're from, because I'm genuinely curious, like, where people are coming from. Because it's kind of late for me. It's like 10. Um, what did someone say? Sleep is overrated. Yeah, I wouldn't say that, man. I'd be careful saying sleep is overrated. All I'm saying is, like, I used to get pretty bad sleep. I used to kind of like use my I used to go into my sleep and I would take time out of my sleep to do other things. Like I would in to study for an exam, I would only sleep 4 hours the night before so I could get 4 more hours to study. Dude, in the long term, trust me, that 8 hours consistently will be detrimental, not detrimental. It will change your life substantially. Um, Sleep's for the weak. Nah, man. Nah, man. Sleep is for the healthy. Sleep is for the highly functional, man. Sleep is for those who get things done. I used to be, dude, there was times I remember my freshman year in college, because I'm a junior now, about to be a senior. I'm washed up. When it comes to social media, man, I'm washed up. But dude, I remember when I stayed up for, I think, 24 hours. I think it was like 24 or 36 hours straight. Hey, everyone, real quick, type W in chat for Alex the Adventurer. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I do appreciate that. And once again, if you guys want 100% guarantee of me, or 99%, things slip by, of me answering your question, drop it in as a super chat. I'll definitely see it. It just pops away. All right, I see we're getting some W's in chat. Nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. Also, do you guys have spring break next week? I have spring break next week, but I know a lot of people don't have spring break next week. So I'm curious. Comment 1 if you're on break starting next week, and comment 2 if you're not. Also, Z Chicken King, thank you so much for the $2, bro. I appreciate that. Gave you a little heart on that. If you ask me a question, man, you should have asked me a question with that. I would have told you whatever you wanted. I mean, within reason. Let's be real. All right. So it seems like Candace is behind you. Candace, I'm playing. All right. Seems like most of you guys are not on spring break next week, at least from what it looks like. And it looks like we got some new people in here. I just want to let you know, if you're interested, in a second I'm going to start just like telling you some YouTube stuff for free. But if you guys are interested in getting weekly updates about like YouTube knowledge, like if you're interested in growing a YouTube channel, pin comment down below is a link to a Google form. Just give me a good email for me to send stuff to. I send little updates as well as just like YouTube advice. It's the stuff that, like, when I'm chatting with my friends that have millions of subscribers and millions of followers on Instagram, they just get it, right? The stuff that I'm chatting with them, dude, that's the stuff I'll be telling you in the email list. So join it if you haven't already. If you've already joined it, please don't join again. It makes it harder. Literally makes it harder. When's your next videos on Karen? Or when are your next videos on Karen? I don't know, man. I have a lot of Karen story times that I could tell. I could tell them. But it doesn't always seem like you guys are a super big fan of the Karen story times. I mean, comment down below right now if you like Karen story times or not. I mean, if you guys really like them, then I'll do more of them. But they do okay in the video. They do okay view wise. Everyone comment W Gamer down below. Thank you so much, Curse Gamer 2000, for becoming a channel member. I appreciate that, bro. Jimmy asks if I'm still in college. Yeah, man. I'm actually a math major. Ooh. I know. Kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy. I'm a math major, man. Ooh, math major. Yeah, I just, it's like more pure math, so it's less applied, meaning that it's going to be a lot of kind of like logic stuff and kind of, I don't know if you guys have done calculus yet, but it's kind of why calculus works. Like, can you prove it to be real? Because I don't know. I kind of felt like in high school when I was doing math, I was like, I'm kind of guessing that this is true. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of assuming that this is real, but I don't really have any proof that any of this stuff is real. Hence my proof classes, man. Can you do math vids? I think if I posted a math video, I'd lose 940,000 subscribers. I go back to 0 or whatever I'm at. Can I join your mailing list if I just want to know about YouTube stuff? Yeah, man. The mailing list is where you want to go for my YouTube stuff. I'll talk a little bit on stream. about some YouTube advice. If you guys are interested in growing a channel, but the place I'm going to primarily send you stuff, link in the pinned comment. It's a Google form. I'm going to get your name and email and add that to something that I send people out with. If you've already done that, then you're good. Is Connor a walking nerd emoji? Yeah, man. No, I mean, like, genuinely, I'm a nerd, man. If nerd means like I get super interested in the stuff and I gotta learn it. I mean, for example, like with YouTube, man, like I'm a YouTube nerd. Like I'm a social media nerd. Like I love like reverse engineering success on YouTube. Like I like trying to figure out how to grow a YouTube channel. Why is this person successful? How are we going about that? Z Chicken King, thank you so much for the $2, man. What's 69 to the power 420? Aha, the funny numbers. I see how it be, buddy. I'm actually not so... Here's the thing. When you get to higher level math, it's mostly writing. Like, it's mostly thinking. It's less like kind of like beep boop calculation type things. I'm actually not that good at like math in the sense that I probably couldn't do long division. I probably don't remember how to factor something that isn't obvious. I barely remember how to do half the integrals. I'm not that good at like that type of math, you know what I mean? But what I am good at, or I'm not good at, but what I'm okay at is if you're writing up a proof to prove why something is true. What's your favorite character from Death Note? I'm not a big anime guy. I've tried to get into some animes and I'm just like, it's not really for me. But with that being said, I've watched Death Note and I think I love it. I really love it. It's been a while. I don't know. I thought L was pretty cool. I liked him. I liked him as a character. Man, but everyone's like, oh, do you watch any other anime? Nah, I don't really, if I'm being honest, I don't really watch that much TV. I don't really have the time for that, man. By the way, for the people that don't know what I do outside of YouTube, because people sometimes ask like, oh, you're a full-time college student. Do you do YouTube full-time? I do a couple things, right? I do a couple things. First thing is I'm a college student. It's true. Math major. Do a little bit of that. I have a life, believe it or not. Ooh. Second thing is I do YouTube, man. I get paid on YouTube. It's pretty great. I'm hoping through my email list I can get you guys some YouTube knowledge and maybe you can get paid to do YouTube too, right? But the third thing I do, which is probably like the biggest thing I'm up to, is I actually work with like a lot of like companies and brands and stuff to help them grow their channels and to monetize their stuff using social media. So, I mean, you guys have probably seen me that I haven't been as active on YouTube, and yeah, I'm trying to come back. I'm trying to push a little harder than I was before. But the thing is, it's just like a big reason for that is I'm super busy and it's going really well. Like it's a full-on business, right? Do you like the gym? Yeah, man, I go to the gym. I just got to eat more. Like genetically, I have potential to be, huge. I have potential to do pretty well, right? For me, the hardest thing is like getting enough food in. Do you know who Scrubs is? Of course you know who Scrubs is, man. That was the guy, Ryan's the guy who got me interested in doing story times. I've known of him for a long time. I've known of him since 2018, man. I've known of Ryan for a while. And yeah, Ryan's just doing a lot of business stuff now. By the way, Ryan is Scrubby or Scrubs. I know a few of you guys who watch especially my story times probably knew who that guy was. He quit about a year ago full-time. Yeah, he's just happier doing other stuff. I'm also doing a lot of business stuff behind the scenes, but I don't know. I like doing YouTube too. Did I freeze? Yo, comment 1 in chat if I'm good. Like, comment 1 if you can see me. Because it seemed like it froze for a sec, but... do you know Luna? No, I don't. I don't know Luna personally, but I've been watching Luna's story since like late 2016, man. I've been on that for a second. I love YouTube. Is he ever planning on coming back? I don't think Scrubby's planning on coming back. Look, man, a lot of stuff went down. I get it why he's not coming back, man. He's probably doing really well. Man, you think I do well on YouTube? Scrubby made a freaking bag, bro. Like, you think I've done well? Nah. You don't know how much that guy made. Like, whatever you think, Probably multiplied by 5, dude. That guy's also really smart with like stocks and stuff. So it doesn't even matter if what he's doing now. He's chilling is what I'm trying to say. Actually, okay. I'm trying to do a little poll in chat. I don't know. Can I do polls? Ooh, start a poll. All right, all right. Do you want to grow on YouTube? All right. I'm trying out this poll feature. So everyone vote in this poll right now. So if you want to grow on YouTube, that means either you have a channel or you want to start a channel. I'm just really curious. All right, let's see. Everyone vote in that poll right now. Let's see. I'm super curious. I'm going to leave it up for like another minute or so because it kind of low-key blocks the screen a bit. So yeah, if you guys either have a channel or want to grow a channel, comment in that poll. Vote in that poll right now. And when you're done voting that poll, comment 1. So when I see a billion ones in chat, I'll end the poll. Because I'm low-key kind of curious. I want to grow this platform. Bro, YouTube's awesome, man. Another thing, too, about YouTube is, like, you can turn something you genuinely like into a full-time career, bro, which is really, really cool. Just kind of need the right knowledge to get there. All right, I'm seeing a lot of ones. I'm going to give you guys 30 more seconds to vote on this poll. Seems like 80+% of you guys are, like, interested, at least interested in growing a YouTube channel. And, all right, I'm going to close the poll. It's about 80%. Bang. Cool. All right, that was pretty interesting. Well, let's see. What are the results? 131 votes, 80 yes, 20 no. There's like 300 people in here who just didn't vote. You guys stalking me or something? Why didn't you vote in that poll, man? I cannot do full-time. Bro, I mean, you can't do full-time now. But, dude, if you're making enough money on YouTube, you can definitely do it full-time. You just got to get there. I'm hoping I can help you guys get there a little closer by the kind of like the YouTube knowledge and stuff I send out. Remember, pin comment, bro. Pin comment if you haven't joined the mailing list yet. Remember, if you have, please don't submit it again. It makes my life harder. But just give me your name. Give me the best email for me to send some free stuff to, and I'm just going to give you YouTube advice. I'm actually planning an email to drop tomorrow morning, so you got to make sure you get on that before that drops. That's all I'm trying to say. What was the reason he's quitting? I mean, just like being tired, man. Scrubby been doing YouTube forever. And here's the thing, too. I'm going to be very, very straightforward with you guys. I totally understand, because Ryan or Scrubby's like, he was older than me, or he is older than me, not was, he's alive. But like, dude, Scrubby was like, I think he's like 24 now, I'm 21. I can understand why he doesn't want to make 25, dude. I can totally see that, man. Like, I get that. I really do. I think I'm going to do YouTube for a long time just because I like it. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber since day one. It's something I've wanted to do, man. So I don't think I'm just going to straight up quit like that. But I mean, don't be surprised if you see a little less content from me in like a year or 2 years or something like that. But you guys got a while. Also, you guys got so many videos. No way you guys have watched all my videos. No shot. What's your favorite food? I'm a big sushi guy. Big sushi guy, man. Do you know Am I the Jerk? Yeah, we actually chat a little bit. It's been probably about 8 months since I've talked to him, but he's a cool dude. Rob Bart, thank you so much for the $2, man. I have 10K on TikTok. Is that good? Yeah, man. You should really do something with that. Look, 10K on TikTok does not mean drop out of school. Please don't drop out of school, man. But think about what you want to do. Learn how to grow on YouTube and Instagram and all those other platforms, and just start like posting every single day and start learning. Because like, here's one thing, man. I think I posted over 2,500 videos. It might be closer to 3,000 if you count all the ones I made private, because I have hundreds of old videos that you guys can't see and you'll never see. maybe I should make some like exclusive content where you get to see my old videos instead of like what other people do with exclusive content, if you catch my drift. I'd never do that. That's crazy. But one thing, okay, that's what I was saying. One thing about you know, making 2,500 videos is I was able to learn so much because every single video taught me a lesson, because YouTube teaches you how to use your analytics to learn what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. Man, like, you learn a lot from that. So, dude, if you got 10K on TikTok, start posting every day. Start posting that on YouTube. Start posting that on Instagram. The more you post, and you already have momentum, man. I mean, you got 10,000. 10,000 is a lot of people. That means you can do something with that. It's been so long since I've seen you. Yeah, man, like, I'm always coming in and out. Like, here's one thing. Like, you can't fully get rid of me, dude. Can't fully get rid of me. Like, you think you haven't seen me in a second, and then bang, I'm #1 comment on that Instagram reel, or bang, I'm in your shorts feed. That's like one of my favorite things about, I'm a big like internet marketer guy. I like doing content. Like, sure, I like making my YouTube videos, but my #1 thing I'm good at, internet marketing, bro. #1 thing. That's why you'll always see me. I'm like always falling off, but I always pop back up. Your videos are awesome. Thanks, man. Connor, can I have some tips on making a channel? 100%. Well, first of all, I want to say, if you want like better advice than what I'm about to give you, make sure you're on my mailing list, because I got a good email coming out tomorrow. It's good advice. Okay. If you want to start a YouTube channel, first of all, I want to say definitely take advantage of shorts, because YouTube shorts, it's still like early enough that you can still blow up on YouTube shorts. The other thing is, I know people say, ooh, be consistent, but you got to listen to me. Be consistent, but every single time you post, try and learn why your video did well or why your video didn't do well. Look in your analytics, look in your statistics, and then make a hypothesis on why your video did well or poorly, and then implement a change into your next video based off that hypothesis. And then, right, you do that again. It's called like an iterative loop right there. The more of these iterations, or the more of these cycles you do, right, of learning from your past YouTube video, the better your videos get and the more you'll grow. I needed to do that for 2,500 videos to get anywhere. You don't probably have to do it that much. You probably definitely do not need to do it that much, man. That is most definitely like overkill. Can you do more emo kid stories? Man, it's been a second, bro. It's been a second since I've done an emo kid story. It's probably been months since I've done an emo kid story, if I'm being honest. Those are low-key pretty fun, though. You look like that guy from Shameless. I watched the first episode of Shameless. I'm not going to tell you how I watched it. That's a story for another day. It was a wild story that I will not tell on the internet. Was your gym routine? You don't want my gym routine, bro. I'm way too inconsistent. I'm not eating enough. Connor, I'm 12. Does that affect my content? So, yeah, I'm going to be straight up. Sometimes people are going to be like, oh, you're like, especially like if your voice is super high, sometimes people don't like that. But here's my advice. You take that and use that for your advantage. What I mean by that is, like, be like, I'm the youngest kid who's growing really fast on YouTube. I mean, look, so many like kids grow on YouTube. All I'm trying to say is, like, some people are gonna like use that against you, but I want you to use that in your favor. I want you to be like, I'm the best Fortnite kid on YouTube, or I don't know what you're doing, man. But I will say that some people are gonna be like, oh, well, you're only 12 or whatever you said, but use that in your favor. Your voice sounds all right. It's better than my voice sounds terrible. I'll take that. You need Minecraft commentary again. You're asking for 2021, Connor. That was an interesting kid. That was an interesting kid, man. I don't know. Commentary is fine. Like, commentary videos are okay. I just don't know if I want to like criticize people like seriously like I used to. I don't know. That's just not really for me. Like the shorts where I react to people and I sometimes roast them, it's super chill. Like I obviously don't really care what they do. I'm just having fun. You know what I mean? When I'm roasting Topper or Zong or dude, I don't care. You know, next time I'm in Los Angeles, I'm gonna reach out to them, maybe make a video with them. Like it's not that deep, guys. And I feel like especially a lot of people like in the commentary scene, it's like, oh, I'm Mr. Serious. This is so important. I'm on my moral high horse. Dude, if you know what those guys did behind the scenes, they're not moral standing people. You know what I mean? Like, the people who kind of like stab like the most are normally the people who have the most skeletons in their closet, bro. There's also a lot of like, so I'm going on a little tangent. There's something in psychology called the dark triad. It's Machiavellianism, subclinical psychopath, psychoticism, being a psychopath basically, and then also subclinical levels of narcissism. Sorry, just got a notification. And you got to watch out for people that have high amounts in either of those three, or, you know, dark triad. They normally work together. So Machiavellianism is kind of like sneaky, like you're trying to manipulate people to get what you want. Psychopathy, there we go, is kind of a lack of emotion of other people, of like, you don't really feel that emotion, other people's emotion, usually aggressive, all that type of stuff. Narcissism is obviously elevated sense of self. And let me actually tell you something. A little bit of narcissism is actually necessary to be successful. You have to think about something. According to evolution, if it is prevalent in the population, then there's a reason why we evolved for it. There's a reason why, I mean, think about it. Why are there psychopaths? Why haven't they like fallen out? Like, why have we evolved to have like 3% of the population be psychopaths? Dude, we needed warriors, man. We needed people especially when it was like two tribes going against each other. You needed someone that could just take someone out without thinking about it for a second. You know what I mean? Like, you needed someone to be able to do that. So it's an evolved trait, but you got to watch out for it. Because look, if we have a Navy SEAL and he's a psychopath and he's able to take people out, great. If your partner, your girlfriend or boyfriend, man, if they're a psychopath, well, maybe you don't want that dude. Hey, we got like 460 people in here. So quick little plug. If you're interested in growing a YouTube channel, make sure you've joined my mailing list. And if you already have, don't join it again. But pin comment, little Google form. Like, just put your name and the best email for me to send some free advice to. Not too deep. See, 94% of your chat trolls. Yeah, man. Dude, I've been on the internet for a second. I recognize trolling, bro. I recognize trolling. Don't think I don't see it coming. Yeah, what was I on about? Yeah, commentary videos. Nah, I don't think I'm going back to those. At least not the serious ones. And any serious commentary would be about something stupid. Or it would be about something that, I don't know, be something like a little bit higher brow than internet drama. Z Chicken King, thank you so much for the $4, bro. Why is it that I will do one thing and my video does well, but when I do the same thing next, the video completely flops? Dude, that's a good question, man. And it's something you kind of learn over time. So, a couple things. One thing that I've learned is sometimes I would have a video do really well, and then I would do a video or find a story that was super similar and basically give it the same title. So here's, first of all, little just like human psychology. You watched a video. If you see another video and you're recommended that looks identical to the video you just watched, I don't think I would click on that again. If it seems close enough, I might think I'm about to watch the same thing. I want something fresh. I want something new. But one thing you can learn from if a video does well is, was it the topic? Was it the way that you titled it? Try and distill why something did well, and based on that theory, man, start posting more comments. What are I keep reading comments about people asking, the hell are these comments? I know, trust. What I'm trying to say is start posting more videos. Let's say you made a video for me. I had a spoiled kid video that got, I think it's at like 3 million views, or it's got a ton. Spoiled kid burns down the house or something. So what I would do there is I would make a spoiled kid video. I would also try and find more videos about like kids doing arson and stuff. I wouldn't make another spoiled kid burns down the house video though. I would take the elements of the successful video and I would try to find something similar. And if you're doing like gameplay or something, try and do something similar, but also know that there's 1,000 reasons why videos do well. There's a lot of reasons. And sometimes it's just what people want at that moment. And if you do it again and again, it gets old. It's like if you tell a joke once and it's funny and it's a hit, yeah, it's a hit. But if you tell that joke again and again and again and again and again, even though it was a hit once, man, it might not be a hit again. But there's always something you can learn from a successful video. So I would say, bro, just sit down with a pen and paper, look at that successful video. First of all, figure out where the views came from. Was it all search results? Was it like homepage? Comment, look at like, okay, what was my title looking like? What was my thumbnail looking like? What was the topic of the video? Was it an entertaining video? What's the retention? Where are people coming from? And then based off of that, use elements of that and start testing. Start making 2 videos a day, maybe, if that makes sense for you to get more data. So yeah, to answer your question, sometimes you make a video, it does well, and then you make another video you think is going to do great and it flops. That's just life of being a YouTuber. I posted 2,500 videos. I've had that experience, I think, like 200 times, right? And all the people I used to talk to that did YouTube, like my friend, whatever, right? They say they have the exact same experience. That is not unique to you. Trust me, everyone who does YouTube has that exact feeling, bro. Oof40, thank you so much for the $4, bro. Connor, what was your favorite subject in school and what was your least favorite subject? Yeah, okay. I can answer that. My favorite subject, I mean, I like math, but I'm a big philosophy guy. I love a good philosophy class. I really just like things that make you think. My least favorite subject, any language class. I hate language classes. I'm required to take 3 more classes in German, and I'm the worst in my... Dude, I'm the freaking worst in my class, and it's embarrassing, dude. Hey, Josiah, thank you so much for the $5, bro. I appreciate that, man. Hey, use this to make more videos and make me laugh. By the way, could I have a shout out? Shout out Josiah. Am I messing up your name? I apologize if I'm messing up your name, but shout out to you, bro. It's a little late, so I might be reading like inside out and backwards. Dude, it's Connor Pugs, that guy from Minecraft and stuff. No, dude, I'm not from Minecraft. Dude, so many people like remember me from like when I was big on Twitter and like replying to 1 billion people. And dude, do you like Stoicism? Okay. I'm gonna lose everyone because I'm gonna go on a rant about Stoicism. Yes, in moderation. I think Stoicism is a great tool, but it's maybe not the perfect way to see life. Okay, well, what do I mean by that? So Stoicism more or less is like being really good at controlling your emotions. It doesn't mean feeling no emotions. And probably one of the best manuals for it, or a really good insight, is if you read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius was this emperor, and he had this journal that was private, and he didn't write it for other people. And it shows that in the day-to-day, even like an emperor of like a nation, man, of like, had the same thoughts and feelings we did and went through the same struggles, which is awesome to read. Stoicism's cool because it teaches you that there should be a separation between, okay, action happens. Girl says no when you ask her out. You have an immediate emotion. Don't try and control the emotion. It's gonna happen. But the thing about Stoicism is instead of that emotion happens and then boom, you have an action based on that emotion, which, let's be real, a lot of times when you're acting out of pure passion and emotion and no logic and thinking, you normally regret that decision. It's normally not a good idea. What Stoicism's trying to say, more or less, and some people might have slightly different interpretations of this, is instead it is the action, then the emotion, and then you accept the emotion, but then you come to a logical, like you kind of like have a barrier in between your emotion. You accept it's happening, but then you think, okay, logically, I'm in this position on the chessboard. What is the most optimal move for me to make? Not as the one, not the one I'm feeling because I'm full of anger or sadness or whatever. It's like you're doing the action that makes the most sense. The only thing I will say is, sometimes you don't want to just be a logic machine. Sometimes you don't want to sit down there and be like boop, beep, boop, bop. you want to like implement into your life, but you don't want to go too cold. Another thing I will say is that don't misinterpret stoicism as you don't have any emotions. You're not going to have any dude, emotions are a part of life, man, and you should love having emotions. Your bad days give you good days and all that. Oof40, thanks so much for the $5 again. What is your favorite school subject and what's your least? I think you accidentally sent that twice, but I'll answer it again super quick because I want to respect both the donuts. I think probably philosophy is my favorite subject, and then kind of like proof-based math is my second favorite. And probably my least, god damn, my hair is long. Probably my least favorite, once again, is language. I'm so bad at language. I took Arabic in high school, and I got crushed. I was destroyed. I'm taking German now because I literally have to, and it's really, really, really freaking bad, dude. You can put a link for the form in chat. I'm a big fan. The link to the form, because I think someone just asked, if you want to be added to my email list where I'll be sending you some pretty good YouTube knowledge if you want to grow a channel, pin comment down below. It's the pinned comment. So there's like a little comment that I pinned. That link's the one. If you've already submitted something to my forum, please don't do it again. It actually makes my life a little bit harder. Connor, I put so much effort into my videos. Why does it only have 2 views? Couple things. Let's think about YouTube for a second. Why does YouTube what is YouTube's goal? YouTube's goal is to have someone watch YouTube for as long as possible, because YouTube can play as many ads. The longer someone is on, the more ads YouTube can play, right? Okay. Well, you made a video and YouTube doesn't really know, right? YouTube doesn't really know if your video is good or not. So it's kind of risky for it to send it to a bunch of people. Because if you think about it, what if your video isn't good and YouTube sends it to 100 people and those 100 people stop watching YouTube? They stop making money. So a couple things. Try and get your videos to rank on search results. And I'll go into that later, but also the mailing list, pin comment. Someone says the pin comment isn't working. It seems like it is, but I want people to tell me if it's working or not. Logan, thank you so much for the $2, bro. You are carrying this platform, bro. I would hardly say I'm carrying this platform, but I appreciate that either way, man. I appreciate that either way. I do my best. You know what I mean? I do my best. Does the pin work? I think the pin works. Because I don't want to be promoting a link that doesn't work, but I'm pretty sure this link works, man. Pretty sure. Yeah, it seems to be working. Might want to like check your browser or something on that. Are you religious? Ooh, we're getting into a crazy conversation, getting deep. 10:30, man. I don't want to say either way, but I will leave it at this. I don't know. I think that I don't know if you're making a snap judgment either way, man, I'd be careful. That's all I'm going to say. The more you kind of think about life, the more you kind of think about reality, the more you realize that we don't know anything. And I don't know, people sometimes, like in either direction, but especially in the anti-religious, people are like so sure of it. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I'd be a little careful being that quick. And another thing I can say is, even if you're not religious, there's a lot you can learn from like a lot of religious texts. Like a lot of them are just how to live life, generally good life advice, right? A lot of it's just that, like a lot. Yeah, there's going to be certain lines that don't work for you or you don't want to do. The overall kind of like thesis of a lot of religious texts are just advice of how to live a better life. Well, you don't have to do it, right? I'm not forcing you to do anything. Yeah, but that's all I kind of want to say on the topic. Maybe at a later time I'll go a little deeper into it, but for now, no. Not judging you or anything, but let me guess, you could be atheist or Muslim. Are those the two options? I think we'll pivot. I think I'll leave it at that. I'm happy. I'm happy leaving it at that for now. Someone's saying it still doesn't work. I don't know, man. I've tapped it. I've tried. Slatted unspeakable things back in '99. Dude, I like Jay Schlatt, man. He's definitely seems like one of the more real ones. Who knows? Dude, okay, one thing I will say is don't get too attached to these YouTube people that you follow. Like, don't get too attached to them, man. I'm telling you now. Don't get too attached to the TikTok, to the Instagram, to the whatever people you follow, because behind the scenes, let me just say something. So I brought up earlier this thing called the dark triad, which was psychopathy, subclinical levels, narcissism, Machiavellianism, social media, LA, YouTube. There's a high correlation between high levels of dark triad, right, and wanting to broadcast yourself online. I know it's like, oh, Connor, you're saying that, but you're doing it. Yeah, I'm just saying generally, you got to be kind of careful, bro. You got to be kind of careful, because these people that, are really good at putting on a show, you got to think, like, what are the psychological, what's the psychology behind wanting hundreds and thousands of people to know who you are? I don't know. I think there's a lot of good people on there. I would just be really careful. And by the way, I think Schlatt's really cool. I have no reason to think he's not cool. I'm just going on an unrelated tangent right now. Anyways, dude, I really like these lives. Like, I like going on for like 30, 40 minutes, man. Like, just chatting with you guys, just on my phone. I don't like doing other live streams because I feel pressure to do like crazy things. But I feel like with Schwartz lives, you just like chat and it's cool. I'm going to do this tomorrow night. I'm going to do it a little bit earlier because it's a Monday night. A lot of you guys aren't on break, so I'll do a little bit earlier. Before I go, two things. Hey, two things. You can give me 30 seconds. That's fair enough, right? First thing, I've said this before, if you're interested in YouTube or social media, top comments, the mailing list, join that stuff. Second, I want to let you know that you should also follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of stuff that you don't see on YouTube. If you're just following me on YouTube, you're missing out. So my Instagram is Connor Pugs. So drop me a follow on there. And actually, if you follow me on Instagram, or you just go to follow me on Instagram from this, DM me right now. I came from the live stream or something like that, bro, right? So DM me that you came from the live stream on Instagram, which is Connor Pugs. I got over 1 million on there. Bro, I'm all over. YouTube's not my only social media, man. I'm all over, buddy. Go DM me that you came from the live stream. I'm kind of curious how many people are going to pop over. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to do this again. Probably going to do this a little bit earlier than tonight. Tonight was a little late. But I'm going to pop in and just chat with you guys for another 30, 40 minutes. Talk life, talk YouTube, talk religion, philosophy, all the stuff that I can't talk normally. So I'll talk to you guys in a little less than 24 hours. Pin comment, make sure to join that. Follow my IG, and then text me saying, yo, I'm from the live, because I'm kind of curious. With that being said, peace. What time? Okay, what time tomorrow? I'm going to say 8 or 9 p.m. EST. Right now it's 10:30 EST, so probably like an hour and a half earlier. Yeah, I'll see you guys then. Peace.